There we go. Bam. Good to go. Nice. Hey-oh, Renolin in the chat. Shadow Knight in the Twitch chat. Julie's Guitar, Eric, Bernard, Laja, Jin, Jay Belcher, Coffee, Eric Blanchard, Filthy Jester, Bumpkin Jewish Guy, Stephen Fleming, Watching the Wheels Go Round, and Pi Jesus Domine, and looking at wires. You guys have so many interesting fucking names. Room is looking nice. Thank you very much. Gonzo, the producer's in the chat. Kimmy Martin. Bruh, what the fuck is this shit? That's his name. Blazer. Hey, Blazer. That guy Norm, is our chat working? Our chat is working. Cool. We got all the chat. Oh, let's go. We are live indeed. Twitch.tv/PapaStanimus. Kick.com/Stanimus. Rumble.com/Stan Price, I think. YouTube.com/Stan Price or @Stan Price. Will You Teach Me's in the chat. Welcome. Hey, it's Ollie in the chat. Watching the Wheels Go Round. Sub guy, EMPT Media. Just be right back having a piss. Just take us with you. Yeah. We all do this together.
I think I'll pass on that one, Stan.
Dude, you sound pretty echoey.
Oh, sorry. I was like standing. I wasn't in the toilet. I was standing away from my laptop.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not in the toilet.
Just skibbity toilet is in it. Skibbity.
You know what I realized with the 6'7" meme?
What?
I've now reached Unk status. This is the first meme that I just don't really get. Like, I understand it, but I don't get it. I don't have that urge to be like 6'7", you know? I find it slightly irksome.
I saw somebody like in their 40s do it at a bar the other day. It was really cringe, to be honest. Yeah,
Exactly.
I legit cringed.
I couldn't.
Yeah, it was horrible.
My five-year-old runs around saying it.
Yeah, it's just a little. It's a joke for young people. We've all had it.
Exactly, and I'm out of that generation. This is the first time I haven't felt that connection.
Right. Yeah. Well, welcome to being an adult. Yeah, there's eras, dude. There's gonna be like 50 more retarded things that happen after that.
It's so annoying, so I taught him it in Spanish, so now it's less annoying because I have to think about what it means.
That's funny. Big Bad Red in the chat. Matthew in the chat. Who else we got hanging out? It's roll call time. The Tall Texan. T-Rex, Patty, Tyler, AA Rod, Eric. What's up, nerds? On. I like to have something to put my fucking leg up on. There we go. Like a pirate. Yarr. What else we got hanging out today? It's a holiday weekend or week. What you got? Anybody got any crazy plans? Anything interesting? I'm just staying home cooking a turkey. I got invited to a Friendsgiving thing, but I was like, I already bought a turkey. I feel like cooking that motherfucker. Some guys looking for a job, feel that. A lot of edibles. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move the chat to my camera. My camera has a screen on it. It's so cool. So I can just read chat here. No, I'm looking at you guys. What's up, guys? Find a job. Redbeard says, need to make mandatory BLTs a condition of living in the U.S. People don't want to eat bacon. Don't have to eat bacon. More for me. That's what I say. I have to go to girlfriend's dad's for Thanksgiving. Oh, nice. Yeah, dad's gonna have a lot of questions for you. Blood sausage, fuck out. A quick question
Someone
for
said
me.
my name?
Fucking ask, dude. I don't know. If I feel like answering, I'll answer it. Are they getting felonies? The charges will probably be dropped. That's my guess. Nothing better than bacon except bacon wrapped bacon. Yeah, but then the bacon on the inside's all chewy and mushy. Bacon needs to be a crispy outer layer. It can't be meaty. It needs to, not like that. Liz says, "Damn, my daughter says." MJ says, "Hello, MJ. How old's your daughter? Like, fucking little kid? How am I responding? Hi. What his daughter's like fucking 35. Hi. Hope the charges get dropped. Yeah, maybe they get dropped or lowered to something. Because it's in Florida, so that's going to be interesting. You know what I mean? We'll see how that plays out. Bacon has to be crunchy, not rubbery. Exactly. Comey needs to go to jail. He got away with it. Comey got away with it. We're covering that today. He got away with it. Now he's running for president. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. I don't know. That would be wild, right?
He's probably not going to get away with it long term. They're going to almost definitely appeal the case.
Hello, MJ. Floppy bacon is bad. It's a disorder. It's sad. Bacon bits, those are yum. Thought this was a free country. Yeah, it's like so this is an interesting situation. I think it's going to set some legal precedent here. That's what we're going to start seeing with the whole bacon thing. So, we'll see what's up. University of South Florida. Is that like a blue area of Florida? Do you guys know? I don't really know that. Because that's kind of what I'm wondering is like, if it's a blue area, then these guys are probably going to get, have to fight a lot harder. If it's a red area, then they might have more of the culture on their side, Yeah, we'll see what's up with all this. I do think that it's stupid to go and even do it in the first place because it's just asking for smoke. I think it's unwise to go to these people and start slapping fucking bacon around and shit. Either they'll do something or like fucking the police will have to arrest you or some shit. You know what I mean? It's just not worth it. Just go eat the bacon. That's what I say. Take that shit home and eat it. He probably didn't get to eat his bacon. governor better defend the bacon guys. I think that he's gonna let the DA handle this how they want, and then these dudes will probably get a lot of support online from people, and there'll probably be some talented legal scholars that will get involved that can help come up with a argument for their case. But I'm interested to see what's gonna happen, because this is kind of like a gray area of freedom of speech. Is it freedom of speech, or is this the argument they're going to make in court? This is my prediction. It's going to boil down to, is this freedom of speech or is this hate speech? That's what this is going to boil down to. We'll see what the court decides. Yeah, and whatever it decides, if it goes that far, will be a precedent. So keep that in mind. You can go this way or that way. Rumble B Productions, what's up, my friend? There's no such thing as hate speech. I mean, you can disagree with it all you want, but there's laws and people will snatch you up and take you to fucking jail. That's real. So you could say it, but then the world around you, might. I'm not saying I agree with that. I'm just saying that if they'll fucking lock you up for it, you know what I mean? Then there's some level of it being real, because then you get taken to fucking jail, whether you agree or not. So here's the way I look at it too. So with freedom of speech, I think that you should have the freedom to say foul things. That's what I think. You should be allowed to say foul things. If you want to be racist, say the N-word or something, that should be allowed. But people also have the freedom to be like, well, I don't want to fucking have anything to do with you. Like if someone's dropping M-bombs, like I don't want them fucking around me. You know what I mean? If it's just casual M-bombs, I don't like that shit. Not a law worth following. Well, you don't have to follow it, but like you could disagree with the law, but then you get arrested. You know what I mean? I'm not down to get arrested. There's a lot of laws I disagree with, but I follow them because I don't want to fucking go to jail, dude. You know what I mean? Like, then go do that. You know what I say? But by all means, knock yourself out then. I'm a realist. You could go be emotional and then lose your freedom because you disagreed with the law, or you could be rational and fucking not go to fucking jail. That's what I say. Free speech tells us who to avoid. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. I like that. $210 double dog here. Where the FO's at? Oh, an FO. What's up, man? I was in 0811. Quiet, piggy. I love it.
It's a tough one, the bacon thing. I think if it's not a crime, then it just means everyone has to be okay with the same thing, like being done to the Bible, I guess. Because like the founding fathers set America up as a secular nation, not a religious country.
If I go to a Muslim country, instead of disrespecting their laws, etc., I'd follow them. That's the issue. Yeah, I would 100% do the same thing. Like whatever the rules are, I just follow it over there, and I expect that over here too. Them praying in the parking lot right here is not against the law. So it's whatever, this is well, I was gonna say Jews versus Muslims. No, this is now Christians versus Muslims. They don't get along. You guys don't get along. Jews, Muslims don't get along. Christians, Muslims don't get along. Jews and Christians sometimes get along. That's kind of the trifecta there. That's the way I see it. I'm just looking at it from just completely just take a step back and look at this group of people, this group of people, this group of people. And honestly, the Muslims don't get along with anybody. You know what I mean?
in the chat, there's a pretty good take. Like, if burning a flag is okay, then using bacon, that should be okay. What do you think about that?
I like that take. Yeah. I personally, I don't think it should be illegal. But if you're going there and trying to like intimidate, you know, and like there's, you know, intimidation is a thing, and that's not right. Especially if somebody didn't do anything wrong, they're just praying or whatever. Then going there and trying to intimidate people and stuff like that, that's a real thing. That's not okay. But if you want to go down the street and if you could burn a flag, you could burn a Quran. That's what I say. Burning a flag, burning a Quran, burning a Bible, whatever. It's but freedom of speech means being able to say and do foul things, but you can't use it to be aggressive or intimidate with people, and you can't use it, yeah, like basically that. Yeah, you can't use it like physically against anybody. That's how I see it. You know, if we want it to be fair.
But then you're putting the American flag like on the same level as holy books. You know, a lot of people, like, they would consider God a lot higher than America. You know. Sure,
whatever. I don't care. I'm just saying that if one's okay, then the other one's okay, because that's freedom of speech.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't care how anyone else feels. It's not about anyone's feelings. I'm taking. They could go feel all they want. I don't care. It's 0% part of my equation. I'm just saying that if one's okay, then the other one should be okay, and I like that take. And but going and like burning a cross in someone's fucking yard or something, that's not okay. When these people praying right there and going, like, the argument is going to be the legal argument is going to be, is this intimidation? Are they going over here to intimidate or anything like that? Like, because it's a little bit of it's a little aggressive that these people were doing their thing, and then the bacon guys came in afterwards to you know, it'd be wild if the bacon guys were there first and then the Muslims showed up and started praying in front of them. Right? Then it'd be kind of turntables, but they like came to them praying to cause a problem. So that's what that's what they're going to explore legally on how they can charge these guys or you know, get them convicted of whatever. And then the opposing legal argument is going to be freedom of, like, it's going to be very freedom of speech that this should, you know, so it's going to be, well, this is going to set a precedent, because we are going to see either a whole lot more of this or it's going to get fucking locked down. I don't think there's going to be very much in between with this situation, if I'm being honest. Free speech doesn't protect burning religious items if intent is to intimidate. Yeah, see, that's where I'm at, right? Like, if you're doing it to intimidate somebody, then it's not okay. And that goes with all of it. UK has fallen. United States will be next. Canada has fallen too. United States is pretty resilient. Them praying is intimidating. Did they like go somewhere and start praying in front of people? Looks like they're doing it privately in a fucking parking lot on the top, like by themselves. I'm just honest. I just look at it, call it what I'm seeing, right? Like I take my emotions and set them aside and look at the situation. It's so easy for me. For especially a lot of you I see in the chat, you guys have a hard time setting the emotions aside. Yo, I'm live streaming. What's up? Yeah, sure. No, it's all good, bro. All right, see ya. Need to text a friend a picture. Hold on. I sent it to you already. Oh, is he wanted it again? God damn it, Dan. All right, let's see your photos. Hold on, let me send Dan this picture. I got a picture of Dan, and everyone's talking about it, and he wants it. There it is. There we go. Cool. Yeah, and I have no problem saying this. Like, I am kind of a fence sitter, I will be honest, but there's certain things I don't have any problem saying out loud. And I will say that the Muslim religion out of all the religions is my least favorite. That one has the most shit in there I don't like. You know, like when there's things I don't like in different ones, but Islam, there's a lot of things that I don't like that shit. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. I don't like that shit. That's not okay with me. That's my least favorite. If I have to pick one, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I have to tier list it, bro, I should do a fucking religion tier list video. Holy shit, that would be spicy. You got Muslim friends? I do. I just be respectful. I don't say anything. I don't talk shit. I don't go talk to them. I don't talk shit. You know what I mean? I'm not a shit talker.
Most Muslims are chill, you know?
Yeah, my Muslim friends are chill.
They're mostly nice. Yeah.
They're not.
They're mostly nice.
They're like, you wouldn't even know they're Muslim. Yeah, they just seem like they talk normal. They have perfect American accents because they fucking born here and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's their parents are a little bit more that you can tell, okay, your parents are Muslims, but then they just fucking dress normal and shit. Fucking say the same fucking fucked up jokes I say, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I have all kinds of friends. I have friends of all walks of life. Like, here's where a lot of the diversity of my friends come from. I was in the military, and in the military you get all the religions. There's Muslims, there's fucking people from what's that territory? Puerto Rico, right? Puerto Ricans can fucking, that's a US territory, so they could join the military. A lot of Puerto Ricans come in there, a lot of fucking, there's just a lot of different, in the Navy, especially in the CS area, there's a lot of Filipinos, right? So there are all these Filipinos making fucking tons of rice for everyone on the ships and stuff. Your Jew friends pay you? No.
Yeah, like 7K is not enough to make stand. Is 7K enough for the Jews to get you to say what they want?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. 7K, I'll say whatever you want, bro. Yeah.
Okay. Well, actually, here you go. Benjamin Netanyahu,
yeah.
you have one. He's right here. He's ready to go. He just wants 7K.
Bro, make it 6,000.
Okay, buddy.
Do you play golf? I whack golf balls at Top Golf. That's it. I've never actually played, and I do mini golf. You lived in Philippines for 5 years. No shit. Did I just mention Puerto Ricans into Muslims? No, I didn't. I just called Wendy in Dearborn. They still sell bacon. In Dearborn? Hell yeah, dude. Do I live in England? I don't. My editor does.
Good day.
Are you a Dem or a Republican? If I have to pick one of the two, I'm gonna say Republican. But I just lean righty. I'm not a party kind of guy, but I want the Republicans to be in power right now because they're way less retarded than the lefties right now, like by far. So that's kind of the way I see it, right? Not a Dem or a Republican. Yeah, not really. I'm just on the side of common sense, and the lefties are gonna fucking spend all the money and ruin everything. They're retarded. They don't know anything about fucking saving money and setting up the future. It's not infinite. Official Denver Dev CDT. What's up, man? You in Denver? I'm in Denver. What do you think about Bernie Sanders? I mean, You see, I like that we can have billionaires. He doesn't like that we can have billionaires. So I just disagree with that, right? I don't like people saying like, oh, the rich people need to solve all our problems. I fucking hate that. If you get rich, it is your right to be greedy as shit. Okay, that's what I think. If you want to be greedy, be greedy. If you want to be generous, be generous. You want to be a mix of the two, be that. Anything in between. You made the money. It's your reward. I don't like taking people's rewards away from them. Yeah. But Bernie Sanders has been, he's a very consistent politician, and I appreciate that.
And he's got quite a low net worth compared with other politicians, considering he's done it for so long.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, he's still got tons of houses and shit, but you know.
He's got like 3 houses and
God
he's got
damn,
like
bro.
2 million in the
3
bank.
fucking houses and millions of dollars? Jesus, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, but he's been a politician since he was like 20 and
Quiet,
he's like fucking
piggy.
94.
I agree with a lot of your takes. Keep up the content. Hey, thanks, man. I'm just trying. I'm the reasonable guy, just on the side. It's not. I'm not trying to tell you guys how to fucking see anything. I'm just watching with you, and I channel a lot of like the way my dad is with stuff. He's like a super level-headed guy. He sets his emotions aside. He's Republican. He always has been. But he's always been like a really fair dude, you know? And like, even when there's somebody he sees that he doesn't like, but something's not fair, he'd be like, well, that's not fair. That's, you know, he's always been like that. And I like that. I like that even when my dad, he sees something that's not right. And even if he doesn't like that person, he'll still say, well, that's not right. That's not the way that should be, you know? So I just kind of channel that. He raised me, and I like the fairness that my dad as a Republican has. So I've just kind of channeled that energy. I'm like, okay, if I'm going to look at all this stuff, how would my dad do it? You know what I mean? That's what I lean on. I just think of how would my dad see this stuff? Unsubbed. People selling their soul for 7,000 is just sad. Bye. Yeah. I was joking. Nobody pays me, but I think you should leave anyways. What parts of the Middle East still participate? And I don't know what that is. That's your freedom to be an asshole, just as it's your freedom not to support an asshole. It's when you threaten people or cancel people for not liking people or opinions. I agree with that. I call people on their bullshit, but also compliment people on the good things they do. That's important. Yeah. Well, we always focus on the bad things the most psychologically. Our brains want to do that. Like as a YouTuber, when I'm looking at the comments and stuff, I've had to train myself to not let negative comments bother me. I'm just like, well, there's just going to be those sometimes. But naturally, like myself and anyone that gets into this, you always focus on like, maybe all these people said all these nice things, and then one asshole is down there, right? And then you could respond to all those nice things, but no, you go and you respond to the asshole, and then it highlights it because it's like, hey, he responded to something, and that's me responding to some asshole. And I've had to program myself to not focus on the negative shit and just focus on all the positive shit, you know? Like I'll still fucking look at some of the negative things because there's always some feedback, you know? Sometimes you might not like it, but there's something that's important to hear, you know? That does happen. So I always take a look. Also just get a vibe check. Kiss the wall. I don't know. Archie, don't even respond to it. It's just, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna stop.
Yeah, bro. You're literally breaking what I'm saying right now. Yeah, it's like, well, whatever.
All right.
Yeah, bro, when you do this shit, there are fucking crazy motherfuckers that come in the chat and just say the most whack things. You can't sit there and fight and respond to all of it, man. Dude, we just put on the show. We just put on the show, and I say the things, and I try and be as fair and reasonable as I can. You know?
They think you sold out for 7K.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
No, they don't,
I mean,
Archie.
They sort of might.
Archie, no, they fucking don't. They're just saying dumb shit, bro. They don't act. No, and you're highlighting it. You're doing exactly what I was fucking talking about. You're highlighting it. Who gives a shit? Let them say it, bro. Half the people saying it are probably just thinking that it's funny because somebody started it. You're being a retard. Just let the chat have fun. They can have fun, bro. It's fucking 3K, bro. It's 3K now. You know what I mean? You're taking it too seriously.
Yeah.
3K, that's all I need. What's the live about? I haven't really started. I'm just hanging out with chat. But I think we should go ahead and get started. Or is it? Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. I'm going to shoot a video. Anything you say can and will be added to the YouTube video. So leave whatever your comments, whatever you want to say. And the comments that's going in the video. So have fun with that. Let's do this. Let's get full screened here. Oh, wait. We're full screened here. Let's get the recording going. All right. What's our main story? Should it be Home Depot or Trump cancels Somalians?
Home Depot.
Home Depot. All right. What's the word? What's another word for invading? Raiding. There we go. Liberals are invading Home Depot because they're mad about ICE. Trump has canceled Somalians. And Comey and Letitia are getting away with it. This is your daily injection of political crack. Let's go. Here we go. Starting with anti-ICE protesters are now freezing sales at Home Depot. They're purchasing ice scrapers and returning them. These people really have no lives.
That's what actually was.
Look at this huge ass line of Karens. Look at all these Karens.
Please, if you're purchasing something.
I have been volunteering with.
Bro, they need to just kick them out. Why is Home Depot even like entertaining this? Why? Just kick them out, trespass them now. Have the police come and trespass every single one of these and say, you guys can't ever come here and shop again.
We can come to this side. Come to this side for the customers to walk through.
If I saw this shit, I would walk right the fuck back out. I'm like, I'm not dealing with this. I would go somewhere else. This is disruptive to the business and like it's accomplishing nothing. So they're buying ice scrapers. I think they're putty knives that they're buying. They're for like, I don't know, 17 cents or something like that. And then immediately returning it. Making it to where anybody that's actually trying to shop there is going to have to wait in a long ass fucking line
What are you buying?
just to shop.
Nice scraper. Nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a putty
What
knife.
are you buying?
We are buying ice scrapers.
Right.
We're buying ice scrapers.
What are you buying?
You would kick them out? Fucking dude, I would kick them out too. I'd be like, I would get the
Nice
cops.
scraper.
I wouldn't throw them on their ass. I'm not getting in trouble, dude. Look at this
What are you
retard.
buying today?
I'm buying ice scraper.
Oh, yeah.
That's a fucking thumbnail right there. I'm buying ice scraper. That's fucking hilarious, dude. Oh my god.
What are you buying today?
I am buying an anvil putty knife.
An ice scraper.
It's a putty knife. I don't know why they're calling it an ice scraper.
Yes, ice scraper.
Oh, wait, I get it. Right. Ice. Got it. Okay. I thought they were being retards. Now I get it. Okay. Whatever, dude. Excuse me. Hundreds of community members are freezing sales at Home Depot in Monrovia, California, buying. Okay, hold on. Here's some more footage of it. They're just. Somebody set it up so everyone could just grab one. Just kick them out. That's what I say.
Yes, they could. Right, exactly.
Somebody did end up getting kicked out in one of these videos. Okay, here we go again. So these are the same ones. Whatever. We've already seen these guys. Oh, yeah, this guy right here. Hey, Caleb! 10 Trump bucks says, would you please be so kind as to Google No, I'm not going to Google that. Sorry, buddy. I don't know what it is. I'm not Googling it. Oh, yeah. Here's somebody who actually got kicked out, but it's just a single person.
You can.
It's public, and I'm being asked to leave
It's
for
private property.
harassment.
It's private property, but I'm giving you the authority. You can record whatever you want. Okay.
So I'm being asked to
This is
leave
freedom.
because I asked about ICE, if ICE was here in Home Depot.
Yeah, you're just there to cause problems. Yeah, duh, we understand. Yeah, that's why you're getting kicked out. She's trying to play. It's like, I was just trying to ask if ICE was here. I didn't do, like, totally not pretending like as if she's not there, purposely just trying to disrupt the business. Right? So, oh, I'm just innocently coming over here to ask a simple, innocent question. No, the fuck you're not. I hate it when they play these stupid games. Like, we know what you're doing, and stop trying to be purposely obtuse.
Today, and he said that is harassment. That
If you're
Home
shopping, it's
Depot
fine.
management
If you're not
says
shopping,
I am
you're harassing
harassing
customers?
customers because I asked if
Yes.
ICE was here.
Yes, that is not allowed.
So they're gaslighting me, saying that I am harassing somebody because I asked for if
Not
ICE
making any
was on the
purchases.
property, and I
Yeah, I mean, we know your game.
was shopping around.
Shocked Pikachu face, right? Whatever.
Sir,
You were not shopping.
yes, I was.
You're
I
not-
was looking for the price for that
No, you-
shelf.
We have
Yeah, why are you
cameras.
laughing? Because that's
have
what I was doing.
cameras.
And
Is that a
then I
cop
was
or
outside
is
on
it
my
security?
phone talking on my
Looks like
phone
a
before
cop.
I came in, and he said I can't be doing
Let's say
that.
police.
And so all of a sudden, I'm harassing people because I want to know if ICE is on the property. Just because I asked ICE if
I don't have to
ICE
say
was
anything.
in
You guys
the
already know
property.
it's so ridiculous.
So Home Depot management is complicit with ICE because they're kicking me out and threatening me with harassment in 3 years if I don't leave because I was asking if ICE was in the property.
You know what my favorite thing to do in moments like this is? Hold on. Join.ice.gov. Join.ice.gov. $50,000 sign-up bonus. $60,000 student loan repayment. You get to choose what you want to do. You want to be an investigator or you want to go work the field. Plus, you get paid too. So all that's on top of what they're paying you, what your salary is. Hey, anyone's looking for a career change? Join.ice.gov. Join.ice.gov. Every time these people act like this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to let everyone know, like, hey, you need a fucking career? You're looking to do something? There you go. Fucking sign up, dude. You need a career? By all means. There we go. America needs you. There's Uncle Sam right there. Choose your mission. Criminal investigator. Deportation officer. Hey. Oh, apparently, yeah. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna skip on that one because that's older news, I think. Speaking of Home Depot, I just want to throw some memes in there. This woman tested the theory that Home Depot won't sell you a rope if you're crying, and they actually refused to sell it to her. Check this out.
Can you see how tall I am first? What? Can you see how tall I am?
Oh my God, dude.
What's the water doing on you? Somebody pour water on you or you crying?
Crying.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Oh, what a
You all
sweetheart.
right?
This is
Can
fucked
you just
up.
measure it, please, sir? All right, just get me. Trying to see what we're gonna be
You
long
need,
enough.
you need more. You need more than that.
That is 71 inches.
Can you do about?
That guy's a sweetheart. She's trolling that guy. I don't like that. He's like concerned, and he's not gonna sell her this rope. I don't like it. She's trolling, bro. All right, here's a wholesome moment. This boy brought flowers to his favorite Home Depot employee on her birthday.
Oh my God, you have a shirt. It's your birthday.
That's, ended on something wholesome. Oh my God. Only costs $1. I'd buy that for $1. It costs more. It's probably like $6.59 or something, but what's this last one? Guy who actually went to Home Depot looking for a scraper. Oh, like where the fuck they go? Oh, well, they all got returned. So, okay, the meme broke. I broke the meme. And other news, Trump tweeted truth this. He tweeted tweet truth. Minnesota under Governor Walz is a hub of a fraudulent money laundering activity. I am, as president of the United States, hereby terminating, effective immediately, the temporary protection status for Somalis in Minnesota. Somali gangs are terrorizing the people of the great state and billions of dollars are missing. Send them back to where they came from. It's over, President Donald Trump. That was today. No, wait. No, that was a few days ago. Excuse me. That was a few days ago. It is over. It's over. He's canceling the TPS. The TPS reports are canceled. Residents gathered at the Somali Mall in Minneapolis last night to protest President Trump's call to end TPS reports for Somalia. One protester said, "We're not here by accident and we're here to stay forever." What the fuck? Why would you say that? What the fuck?
Somalis gathered in Minneapolis today to publicly voice their opposition. Fox 9's Leon Purvis joining us tonight from Minneapolis. And Leon, what are they saying about the president's proposal?
Well, Kelsey, many people gathered at Carmel Mall, the heart of the Somali community, to support one another.
Manta, 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 Omani waiting, manta, 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 Omani waiting, manta.
Carmel Mall was packed on the fourth floor with people from the Somali community and people coming out in support. On Friday, President Trump said that he would immediately terminate temporary deportation protections from Somalis living in Minnesota, blaming them for fraud in Minnesota.
Oh, shit.
We're not here by accident. We're here to stay forever.
There are currently...
What? He did fucking say it. What the fuck? Yo, them some fighting words, dude. Come on now. Nah, dude, you want me to be completely against you? Say shit like that. I'm here to be fair. I'm here to have some LaCroix and Red Bull. Red Bull, pay me. I'm not getting the Israeli bucks. Let me get some Red Bull bucks, bro. Let me get some of those Russian, Israeli Red Bull bucks. You can't say we're here for a reason. We're here to, like, you can't throw some fighting words at me like that. That sounds like you're here to fuck with my shit, dude. Now, I'm not going to stand for that. I don't like that. I'm a fair dude. All right, I try and be fair, but you want me to be against you, say some shit like that.
500 Somalis in Minnesota living with these protections and a total of 700 nationwide. Many expect this to be challenged in court, but in the meantime, Somalis here say they are fearful of what's to come.
People are always going to be fearful, but we're telling our people we're greater than their fear. We have resilience. We're people that are brave.
When temporary status is revoked, federal law states it can't take effect earlier than 60 days after publication of that notice. And it has to come from the Secretary of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem.
What the president is doing is un-American. It's not Minnesotan.
The Protected Status Program for Somalis was launched in 1991 by President George H.W. Bush. It grants protections to eligible people who can't return to their homeland safely due to civil war or natural disasters.
What we decided to do is to bring our community in the heart of in the Somali community here in Minnesota, which is Carmel Mall, to show that, our neighbors are with us, Minnesotans are with us, and we're all together in this fight.
There's no word yet on if or when the removal of temporary status will take place, but experts say if someone is under temporary protected status from Somalia, to check with them on legal...
Can we get TPS for Keir Starmer?
...counsel to see what their options are. We'll have
Come on, bro.
Leon Purvis, Fox 9.
All right, thanks, Leon.
It's gotten so bad in Minnesota that police are saying that they are Somalians first. He isn't even speaking English. We came to this country as refugees. Now that we're hired, we work for our own people, Somalians. I'm going to hear what he says, and I'll tell you if I like it or not. All right? Let's be fair here. Hold on, let me make this a little bit smaller so you guys can see. Let's see, let's do that. That's good. Let's start from the top. As Somalian police officers, we work for you, Somalians. Day and night, we stand for you and serve you. As you know, we came to this country as refugees. There were no Somalian police officers. So now that we have been hired, it means we are working for our own people, Somalians. We understand the culture, we understand the language, we understand the way of life. That's why we're different from foreigners or white officers. We hope bridge that gap, so thank you again. And know this, every Somalian police officer, whether you're in the homeland or abroad, works for you, Somalians. When you are asleep at night, when you are resting, we are the ones protecting you. Bro, this is not assimilating to America. I'm okay with people moving here to America, but you have to assimilate. You have to become one of us. You can't come here and make your own shit and we're like, we're coming to America, but we're not one of you guys. We just want the advantages that America offers. We're not one of you, and in fact, we're gonna bring our home here and make this our home, like the way it used to be back home. No, you gotta come here, all right? You're gonna fucking barbecue on 4th of July, all right? You're gonna pay your respects on Memorial Day. That's what you gotta assimilate. You gotta assimilate into the culture or get the fuck out. That's the way I see it. I don't care. Assimilate or get the fuck out. You're welcome to join us, but you have to join us. That's it. That's how I feel about it. Muslim claims with a straight face that Sharia law is the right path and would fix all of America's problems, from corruption to lobbying to homelessness. Exactly what I'm talking about here. Get this shit the fuck out of here. Nah. Get it the fuck out. Go do Sharia law elsewhere. That's not for here. We're not going to allow it. They're just saying it. So, I mean, let's hear him out. Let's see what he has to say. We'll, hear him out with his own words, not being phrased through a tweet.
The second Mamdani won, everyone ran to social media saying the exact same thing. Sharia law is coming to NYC. Sharia law is invading this country. The same people saying this, they can't even define what Sharia law is. They think Sharia law is like a terrorist law book, or it's like a code word for ISIS. And every single time a Muslim just wants to pray or wear the hijab or eat halal food, they scream Sharia.
It is its own set of laws outside the laws of America, and you want other people that aren't a part of your religion to have to follow those laws. It's a set of laws where the other laws don't matter. Only Sharia law matters. That's what Sharia law is. It's something that is illegal. That's what it is.
Sharia law. Habibi, it's just a Muslim who wants to follow their religion. They're not putting a gun to your head telling you to prostrate to God. All Sharia law means is the right path.
Really teach me. Thanks for the membership.
Morality, praying, charity, fasting, all
gift membership.
Sharia law. You want to know why they continuously push this agenda against Sharia law? Because it's easier to fear Muslims than it is to admit America's real problems. Corruption.
Bro, we're not afraid of Muslims. We just don't want you guys coming over here trying to change our culture. That's it. That's it. We just don't want you to come over here and change shit. You have to assimilate. Come be American. It's America, not America. Okay?
Lobbying,
America.
Homelessness, endless wars. These are all problems that would be fixed with Sharia law. But they'd rather give you a fake enemy to panic over than to actually admit the real problems. So next time someone says Sharia law is invading this country, just ask them, what is Sharia law? And wallahi, you'll watch them freeze.
All right, there he is saying it. Operation Let Them Speak. It works. Ilhan Omar, Somalis have always seen as a fabric of this nation. Okay, this is a controversial statement that's going around. It's being misrepresented. Let's hear what she actually says for herself. I don't like her, but I'm not gonna fucking lie about what she said. I've been seeing people frame it incorrectly.
Somalis are not terrorizing this nation. We are helping it thrive. Somalis have always seen themselves as a fabric of this nation.
Okay. So the way it was being framed is as if she said, Somalis have always been the fabric of this nation. And that's not what she just said. We'll listen to it again. All right.
Somalis have always seen themselves as a fabric of this nation. So
Right. So that's what she said, and you just change a couple of those words, and it's a completely different fucking statement. But we're hearing her out of her own mouth. She didn't say it like that. I'm just saying. A lot of you guys probably saw it framed differently. We're listening to her. She's saying, "I don't fucking like her. I don't fucking like her." But we have, I'm not gonna fucking lie about what she said.
not only are we not going anywhere,
Well, if you're a refugee, you can be deported, and they're gonna try. So saying we're not going anywhere, that just, not necessarily true. If you're a refugee, you can be deported.
we are not going to allow anybody to make us feel less Minnesotan or less American.
No, she didn't say Somalian. They want it to be Somalia so bad, bro. All right, moving on. In other news, James Comey and Letitia are getting away with it. A federal judge has dismissed the indictments against both James Comey and Letitia James. I just want to say indictment. I think I'm just hard-headed. You know what? I'm going to say indictment. I don't care. Not because their case lacks merit, but because of procedural issues. Luckily, they can both be indicted again because the indictments were dismissed without prejudice.
Getting dismissed. The judge ruling the appointment of interim U.S. Attorney Lindsay Halligan violated the Constitution. The judge also criticized the DOJ for allowing an FBI agent who viewed Comey's privileged materials to testify to the grand jury. Now, the judge also tossed the case against Letitia James. Donna, we are just getting this on the wire. Talk to us about your top-line thoughts in this moment.
Well, frankly, I'm not really surprised about the appointment of the Attorney General on that situation. I did think that was going to be an issue, and I did think from the very beginning that Comey was going to have a valid legal argument. And what's interesting about the decision is it doesn't go to whether or not crimes are actually committed. It just goes to the way in which the prosecutor was appointed. So I'm not surprised legally when it comes to that issue.
Right. Do we foresee at all then an appeal or a different than prosecution, a second bite of the apple then with procedural things intact?
Yes. It's a 29-page opinion. I was just reading through it. So sorry if I look distracted during our segment. It doesn't get to the claim of malicious prosecution that Jim Comey was making. So this is solely the appointments clause, and that's why you have both cases dismissed against both individuals.
Right.
And it is kind of interesting, though, because obviously that's kind of a fluke side ruling, not on the merits of the case. But it is kind of interesting how all of these fluke side rulings always tend to seem to go in the same direction.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I want to give you an opportunity also if you want to go back, because it was so important.
Oh, well, I just wanted to say, going back to this poor.
Yeah, I think they're going to be recharged. In an infuriating development, activist judge throws out James Comey indictment, decides that Trump U.S. Attorney Lindsay Halligan was illegally appointed. Impeach appeal, get the case underway again. This is unbelievable. I think that it's going to they're going to redo it. Assistant AG Harmeet Dilhan indicates they will appeal the tossed out indictments against James Comey and Letitia James due to merely a procedural issues. Without prejudice, which means it can be brought again. Comey, I'm grateful that the court ended the case against me, which was a prosecution based on malevolence. Okay, blah, 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 blah. They're going to retry him. Senate Republicans refusing to toss out the blue slip tradition allowed the James Comey and Letitia James indictments to be thrown out by a liberal judge. All right, this is just more of the same thing being, here's what Trump's saying. Okay, here's Trump explaining it. A blue slip means that if you're a Republican president and there happens to be just one Democrat senator in a state where you are appointing a U.S. attorney or district court judge, you will never be successful in getting a Republican confirmed. In other words, blue slips are a disaster. And I have 8 great Republican U.S. attorney candidates who will not be able to fulfill their service to the people of a state that voted overwhelmingly for me. Not only, the only one I can appoint is a Democrat, and that's not the deal. Nobody can say that is fair or even constitutional. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President DJT. Caroline Leavitt warns James Comey that he shouldn't be celebrating because the admin's not backing down. See, that's what I think.
Well, what I will say is that everybody knows that James Comey lied to Congress. It's as clear as day. And this judge took an unprecedented action to throw these cases out to shield James Comey and Letitia James from accountability based on a technical ruling. And the administration disagrees with that technical ruling. We believe the attorney in this case, Lindsay Halligan, is not only extremely qualified for this position, but she was, in fact, legally appointed. And I know the Department of Justice will be appealing this in very short order. So maybe James Comey should pump the brakes on his victory lap.
I mean, he's just playing the damn game. And now it is time for daily crash outs. Starting with, black woman tells Asian nail salon owner to go back to his own country. He calls her out for having an EBT card and and he pays for that with his taxes. That's fucking hilarious. Okay, hold up.
And come in here and pay me, and then you can talk to us all kind of way you want to, bro. The fuck?
I can talk to you however the hell I
No,
want
you
to.
cannot.
Come back to your damn country if you want to act like that.
Back to the... You just told me to go back to my country?
Yes, I did say that.
Bitch, I saw your fucking EBT card in there. Guess who?
So what?
Guess who paid for that motherfucking shit?
What?
I did.
Oh, well.
Oh, what the fuck?
How you want me to feed my kids? I'm fat.
Oh my fucking god, bro, you got me fucked up, bro.
Yeah, you got me fucked
I
up.
pay
Bitch,
taxes
like to eat.
for your fucking food.
Is this a skit? This has got to be a skit.
Yeah, bitches like
Is this real?
I pay taxes for your fucking food, and you told me to go back to my country?
That's what you
You fucking lazy, big ass bitch.
It's too perfect. It's too fucking perfect for it to be real, dude.
The fuck look like a fucking upside down bowling pin looking ass. You look like my fucking suburban, okay? Fucking potato bill looking ass header. Get the fuck out of here. And come in here and pay me and then...
That's got to be a skit, dude. No fucking way. See, so I mean, oh my god. What the fuck, dude? Fucking upside down bowling pin, dude. That's fucking funny. All right, look, it's got to be a skit, but it's a really good skit. I like skits, but a lot of these fucking dudes, is this guy? You know what? They've been finding out a lot of these people aren't even Americans. Let's see if this guy's American. Hold up. Let's see. Oh, the United States. Okay, there we go. A lot of these guys are like Indian and shit, bro. That's what I've been finding out. But yeah, it's a lot of people that like he's saying this guy right here, he's either retarded or he's malicious. It's one or the other. Black woman tells Asian. He's trying to frame this like it's real. Bro, you gotta be able to question it. You know what I mean? So these fucking dudes, like, they piss me off because obviously this is a joke. You could just say it's a joke and it's funny. You don't have to try and trick everyone. Massive fuck around find out in Florida as leftists arrested after blocking the road near Alligator Alcatraz illegal alien facility. Okay, let's take a look at this.
Why are you being arrested?
I'm being arrested for peacefully protesting the horrible treatment of human beings by ICE agents.
It's called obstruction of justice.
These people are being treated horribly. They're human beings, and it's not.
I know why I was made. I am not afraid.
There it is, right there. You can't block the vehicles. You gotta let them through. You're gonna go to fucking jail.
I'm fighting for immigrants and families who deserve to be safe.
Doesn't matter. You can't block the road. And I hope that they there needs to be more severe punishments for this stuff. You're getting in the way of the cops, bro. You gotta get the fuck out of the way. You can't fuck with the cops. Like, when did it become okay to fuck with the cops and then you get a slap on the wrist for it?
No one deserves to not come home from a day of work, from a day of school, from a day of just living their lives. This is not the America we deserve. We deserve freedom, safety, and communities that are protected.
Why are you being arrested?
Hold up. They are not human beings. They are criminals. Well, if you're a criminal, you'd have to be a human being. You can't be like a dog and be a criminal. It doesn't work that way. So, I mean, we're going to have to pick one there, buddy. Just saying. I have to call that one out. Yeah, they're human beings. Dehumanizing the opponent. Leave that for the lefties. We shouldn't adopt that type of mentality. Let the lefties do that shit. This is what the left has created. Generation Z in a nutshell. I hate being in my 20s. I hate going to work. Okay, I don't want a job, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I got to hear this. Here we go.
I hate being in my 20s. I hate going to work. I don't want a job. I don't want to work. I hate not working. I hate everything. I hate breathing.
This is bait. Look at that nose ring. It's not even on right. It's like hanging out her fucking nose. This has got to be bait.
I hate sleeping. I hate waking up. I just hate everything. I hate our fucking president. I hate the world. I hate people. I hate everything. I just hate everything. I hate everyone. I hate everything and I hate everyone. And I don't want to fucking do this.
Bro, the nose ring is giving it away. It's not even in right. It's like, see that shit? Like, what the fuck is that? It's just hanging in her nose. She just got she stuck the nose ring in her nose. It's just hanging in there. Like, it's not actually pierced. That's why I think this is bait. Pretty sure that's bait. It's good bait, though. People are falling for it. You know, I mean, you want to fall for it. You want to fall for it because this is, you know, there's people that are actually like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, she baiting. Liberal woman says she feels insane being the only person still wearing a mask in public. Oh my, okay.
Being someone who still regularly wears a mask in public is isolating. It can be exhausting. It feels like the whole world is gaslighting me sometimes. 99.9% of the time, I am the only person wearing a mask in every situation. Oftentimes when someone asks me why I'm wearing a mask in a certain situation, and I tell them, I explain the science of COVID to them, they act like I am insane. The most simple facts of COVID. COVID acts like smoke and lingers in the air. You're outside or a place where there's less people around, you're less likely to get COVID than in a place that's inside and crowded. I've had people tell me that doesn't make sense. You're letting fear control you. And I was gonna make a video about how sometimes I hate it. I hate this so much sometimes. I think I don't focus on the times when I love it. I don't love wearing a mask because I like how it feels, I like how it makes me look. I don't like any of that. I love it because I'm taking care of my community. I live with my grandparents and every time I go out wearing a mask, I am taking care of them. I'm taking care of the disabled people who can't wear masks. I'm taking care of them.
Is this a real person either? Like, I don't even know anymore, bro. Like, there are people that are like this. We've seen them. You know, she, like, if this is real, she's like type of person, she'll wear the mask in the car by herself, right? But I'm so, like, bro, this has got, is this bait too? Is it just nothing but bait? I don't fucking know anymore. I wear a mask because I'm special. Archie, I'm getting that video over to you right now. I just finished it.
Hey.
Bam. There we go. All right. Let's do this one. Next video. 4-person boy band named Boy Throb spotted performing for elderly people at what appears to be a nursing home. The boy band consists of 3 Americans and 1 Indian man named Darshan, who is stuck in India. Darshan was seen performing for the old folks through a laptop. The group says they are dancing to help get Darshan a visa so he can get into the United States. So, okay, hold up. Let's see this.
1, 2, 3.
Boy Throb at a fucking elderly home? What? This is like the opening of a 2000s comedy. This makes me think of Prestige Worldwide. Why? Holy shit. Okay, so love it. Indian guy. I mean, if he's a good guy, I don't know. You know what? Let's let one in, you know? I don't know. Let's let one in. I don't know. Fuck it, man. We could afford one, okay? He gets a pass. I like this guy. Come on, man. One for our boy. Do we have anything else on this guy? Oh, here's...
Yeah. I can send you.
Yeah, what else do we got? Let me see here. Oh, the band member without the visa being an absolute legend. Oh, here he is right here. Let's listen to him. I already like them, but let's see if we like them more.
My name is Pink and I'm really glad to meet you. You recommended to me by some people. Hey, ooh, is this illegal? Hey, ooh, it feels illegal.
Bro, how the fuck did he join an American boy band from India? How did this happen? What? What's the origin story of this? Do you know, Archie, do you know anything? Or Ollie, did you research any of this?
Archie found the story. I'm gonna have to dig into that, actually.
My understanding. Sorry, I heard an echo there. My understanding is that they were friends and they're just trying to get their boy in America. They want their boy to come out to America.
Were they meet on like CSGO or something? What the fuck? How did the boy band Throb start? Boy Throb is a 4-member boy band formed in late October 2025 by influencers Anthony Key, Darshan Magdum, Evan Papier, and Zachary Sabania. They specialize in viral song covers on TikTok and Instagram Reels, blending synchronized dance routines with humorous over-the-top performances. The group gained rapid traction through their unique premise, rallying fans to help them reach 1 million followers, which they claim will support Darshan's U.S. visa application so he can join the others in person. Okay, sounds cool to me, bro. Yeah, we can afford to let one in, right, boys? That's fucking funny. Awesome. All right, that is getting uploaded into Ollie's folder, so we can get that going. And I'm gonna shoot the other one. And let me get you a link to that, Ollie.
Roger.
Roger Dodger. 10-4-9-7. Ollie, what's your last the first letter of your last name?
Whiskey.
Whiskey. Okay, and what was your rank?
I was part of the mafia.
Oh, okay. Echo 4 Whiskey. This is Echo 3 Papa Radio. Check over.
Reggie Lima Charlie, help me.
I haven't said that in years, dude.
Oh my god. Brought me back.
All right, there we go. Link 1 for you, buddy. Bam.
Got it.
And let me shoot the next one. Bacon Muslims. Here we go. All right, we covered this earlier, kind of at the beginning, but this we're going to do it again. And for real this time. Here we go. Update: several men now face felony charges after they taunted Muslims during prayer with bacon at the University of South Florida. Bacon, it's really good. Bacon, anybody, you can eat bacon whenever you want. Muslim, we look up, we see them taunting us in our faces with bacon. Okay, here's the video, and then we'll break it down. All right, I know a lot of you guys feel a certain way about this. Let's see how we do.
Every tongue shall confess, every knee shall bow that Jesus Christ is Lord, to the glory of God the Father. Jesus is Lord. Jesus is Lord.
Bacon. It's really good.
Bacon?
Bacon? Anybody?
Under the new rules from the 12th Imam, you can eat bacon. It's halal. You can eat bacon whenever you want.
After the prayer ended, we look up to see them taunting us in our faces with bacon. I had to relive the whole thing again.
It's not that fucking bad, bro, but who was here first? I'm assuming the Muslim dudes were there first, but I'm just assuming because like they're all there, right? And then the Christian dudes showed up. Now, the freedom of speech. Freedom of speech means being able to say and do foul things if you're not intimidating or hurting anybody or things like that. When you are saying a foul thing or doing foul things, let's say you, well, not you, but let's say somebody were to write the N-word with spray paint on somebody's garage door, and it's like a black family, right? That's a form of an intimidation. That's to intimidate them. That's illegal. And I'm not with that. Okay. Now, burning the American flag, burning the Quran, burning the fucking Bible, burning any of it. I think that I don't like it, but it's freedom of speech. Okay. And that's one thing about America that I'm about freedom. I am about freedom straight up. Now, if you go and burn the American flag and then you're like using that to taunt somebody, or intimidate them, that's not okay. If you're burning the Quran and you're trying to intimidate Muslim people when they're praying, that's not okay. Arguably, so bringing bacon to this, it's going to be argued that that's a form of intimidation, and that's probably how they're going to get these guys. But this is getting national attention, so these guys are going to get a lot of support from us righties, and they're going to get money and legal advice and stuff like that. And this is going to be a big freedom of speech precedent-setting trial or legal case here. That's what I think is gonna happen. This is actually a big deal. But if you're trying to intimidate people, I'm not cool with that. Just leave people alone. All right. I've said this before. Like Islam is like my least. If I tier list all the religions, Islam is my least favorite one. But these dudes look like they're not fucking with anybody. They're over here praying. The people doing the fucking with others are the dudes with the bacon. I know that's not the popular take here with my chat, but I don't give a shit because I'm right. All right, like you don't have to just leave them alone. Go eat your bacon. It's delicious. I fucking love bacon. I eat it every goddamn day. I don't know if you can tell. But yeah, so fucking with people that aren't doing anything wrong, I'm not okay with that. And I'll always defend even people that I disagree with, or if it's like my least favorite religion, like Islam. They're not doing anything wrong. So the best thing these dudes could have done is not go over there and fuck with these guys with the bacon. I'm not okay with it, but it's not a felony. I think I agree. A felony is extreme. A felony is pretty extreme. I'm not sure what the proper measurement here is, but these guys went to intimidate people. And as much as I want to be on their side emotionally, if I'm trying to think about this the right way, it's not okay. They'd spit on Christian. That's not okay either. Yeah, it goes both ways. You can't have Muslims go and disrupt some fucking Christian shit to intimidate the Christians. That's just, you can't do that. That's the way I see it. So it goes both ways. Okay. If some Christians are over in a circle next to a Christmas tree and they're fucking praying and shit, leave them the fuck alone. Don't go over there and start like I did a video on this and I criticized the Muslim guy, and the Christians were over there celebrating their religion next to a Christmas tree, and then a dude goes over there and starts singing Islamic songs in the middle of like what they're trying to do. That's very similar to this. It's purposely going to somebody that's doing some worship and disrupting it to be a fucking asshole. Not just leave people alone. I'm a live and let live person. That's the way I am. That's the way I'll always be. So that's my take on this. How's it a felony? I don't think that it should be a felony. I think that what they're doing is they're gonna shoot maximum charges they possibly can, and then whatever lands is what they're gonna end up with. That's the way it usually goes in court. So yeah, there's probably a motion on the side of the DA where they're like, yeah, let's fucking throw the book at these guys, make an example out of them, right? And then whatever it ends up being at is where it's gonna land. But it could become such a big case that it ends up setting massive precedent, especially for Florida. All right. That one went a little bit longer than I was expecting, but I wanted to cover it thoroughly. So you have to do a little bit of editing magic with that one, Ollie.
I'll make it work.
Yep, it's a good exercise because we need it to be 3 minutes or less for the video on that channel. All right, so turn the music back on. Let me get you that other link. And Ollie, you're good to go, buddy.
All right. Well, you have a good rest of your stream.
Thanks, man. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hell yeah. Sounds good.
Bam. Gonzo, you have any edits you want me to take a look at while I'm here? Oh, he's muted. I'll just let the man edit. We're good to go for the whole day. All right, let's read some chat. USMC 6072 GSE, buddy. I did serve. Oh, what's up, man? That guy, Brooke. Or are you talking to other people in the chat or me? Dr. Dangle, what's up, man? I see you. Sorry, I was doing a video, but I could read chat more now. October Riot in the chat. Ollie is so agreeable. How many times did you have to hit him, Pop Stanimus? He's just helping make videos and he's learning. You know, I have proven to him through conversation that you know, I'm really good at this stuff and he can learn a lot from me. So he's just here to learn. What's up? One more week till I get my Chinese bike, bro. Nice. Only twice? Yeah, only twice. What's up, my fellow Tylenol Americans? Crusades failed the first time. But there are like a bunch of Crusades. I'm not very familiar with the whole thing. D. Michaels in the chat says, hey, Stan in chat. What's up, man?
Yeah, there were a bunch of Crusades. They all failed.
What was the mission of the Crusades? Like just like genocide or something, or
retake, effectively, yeah, retake the Holy Land from the people that are currently living there. So yeah. But like, I mean, there's a whole like history of it, you know, like that was our Holy Land first, and then they kicked us out, and then we organized a whole bunch of Christian nations to go and retake it back, and then they kicked us back out again because all the Christian nations' armies just kept on raping and pillaging all the lands, and so everyone just got a bit pissed off with them.
I see. They should have brought machine guns.
Exactly, that would have worked.
Yep. The Ottoman Empire took Jerusalem from Christians over hundreds of years, and Spain was being conquered. It's crazy. I need to learn a lot more European history.
It is dope, that whole history. Like, Spain was nearly a Muslim country. It came so close. They took that back, like, the entire thing. It was 90% all Muslim.
Yeah, good for you, Spaniards.
Well, no, not that good. The poor people there that were Muslim, happily not hurting anybody, got hurt. I mean, the Spanish Inquisition was horrific, but so is most of history.
Yeah, I mean, conquering isn't fucking nice. Conquering is fucked up, dude. That's the way it goes. Conquer or be conquered. That's the way it goes back then. I look back at all, like, like the whole Christopher Columbus thing, right? What do you expect those motherfuckers to do when they find a new land? Like, are you kidding me? Like, you're expecting them to have like some fucking worldview that didn't exist yet? That, you know, came across fucking, let's see, when was that? Almost 1,000 years later. You know what I mean? Like, how are they supposed to have some fucking worldview that didn't even happen for hundreds of years? That's all I'm saying. No, they're gonna go conquer that shit. Conquer or be conquered. I'm gonna try again with money. Sorry, the alert definitely gets my attention. I don't read everything, but I'll read this. 5 Trump bucks from Kism says Chuck Norris has a bear skin rug. It's not dead though. It's just too scared to move. Bro, Chuck Norris jokes all day. I used to have a poster with just nothing but I don't know, I was a teenager. When I was a teenager, I had one of those posters you put in the back of your door. You know, Chuck Norris jokes on it. Here we go. All conquestors rape. I mean, yeah, it's fucked up. Yeah, it's brutal. It's war. That's what it is. War is fucked up. Conquering is fucked up. And like, I mean, What I do feel like we've done as a species, you know, is basically there's not much left to conquer. There are some borders that are changing here and there, but not nearly as much as they used to. And not because of conquering necessarily, or like, you know, traditional conquering. It's more, you know, there's conquering going on through different means, but yeah, it's just way less prominent than it used to be. We've kind of run out of things to fuck with, you know. Everything's been taken up. Now, once we get over to Mars, we start colonies all over Mars, bro. We're gonna see some conquering.
I don't know. I think the conquering days are done. There's too many countries with nukes.
Okay, but what about Mars?
Too much tension. Yeah, but that Mars will have like that. They'll have a colony who will have a nuke, or it will be a colony who on the planet they're a country on the planet has nukes, and they'll just fucking nuke Mars.
They don't have nukes on Mars right now.
True. Maybe at first, then maybe you're right, but also I think that like, let's say the US people on Mars shot at the Chinese people on Mars. I think that's just going to be a problem for Earth as well as Mars. You know.
Yeah, I mean, like, we'll argue about it on Twitter, but it's not our problem, it's their problem. Kind of like, I mean, we're not like fucking, I mean, just like all we need is an ocean in between us and it's not our fucking problem, bro. You know what I mean? Like that's reality now. So space in between us, yeah, like not our fucking problem. We'll hear about it. Elon Musk is the GOAT. I agree. He's one of my favorite people. We aren't even a type 1 yet, but once we do become a type 1, James Bong. Once we do become one, we're gonna conquer shit, bro. And as we should. All right, look out, rest of the fucking universe. We're the humans. All right. Once we figure out how to go from one fucking star system to the other, it is over. Okay. The fucking universe is so fucked once we figure that shit out. We're taking over the whole fucking thing. You think we're not gonna do that? It's in our fucking nature. It's in our blood, bro. We will conquer the universe. And we're gonna find some opponents out there. They're gonna be hard to fight. This, you know, it's gonna be like, what's it called? Like Starship Troopers. I think we were far more advanced 30,000 years ago than we are today. I mean, we have like fucking electricity and semiconductors.
I think he's like on about how there
We
was
could
like a
fly.
lost civilization, that the apocalypse took all the technology out.
Where is it? We
lost it all.
Oh, so we have like fucking dinosaur bones, but we don't have ancient technology that's better.
Well, we do have some of it. Like, for example, they used to have Antarctica on maps before it was discovered, and they don't quite know how that happened. They maps from like the 1300s.
Do they have cars? Do they have fucking lighters? Do they have fucking video games? Do they have
maybe it's all
airplanes?
Maybe, yeah, God knows.
Do they have fucking satellites and shit? Like, where are they? Where's their satellites at? You know what I mean? No, I don't believe in
satellites
that. They weren't more advanced. Was there like an advanced civilization, before the ancient apocalypse? Possibly, but not like where they had, not advanced enough to where like they had things that we don't have today. Because then we would see them, like they would be fossilized in the fucking planet, bro, and we'd find them like we find dinosaur bones.
Yeah, you're right.
Obviously correct.
Right.
Yeah, they don't have like they probably had some advancements for the time that were nice, but it's not compared to today. So saying that 30,000 years ago they were more advanced than we are today, I disagree with that, because I'm like, okay, where's all the fucking remnants of the technology? What I think we should do is put a satellites in space, probably like 5,000 of them, send them out beyond the solar system, and they have every video game and movie we've ever made and book all on there for anyone else to go enjoy. Explain the pyramids. People made them. We can't replicate it. We could build pyramids if we wanted to.
we can replicate it. Like,
yeah,
I'm sorry, but we just couldn't. In order to replicate it like they did, they probably hundreds of thousands of their workers died. You know, people lived and died building this
We
pyramid.
could replicate it with machines. I mean, what are you talking about? Yeah, we can replicate it with machines, but replicate it with humans. I mean, the reason why we can't do that is because then we would need to enslave all these people. That's why we can't do it. I mean, you can't just to prove a point about pyramids enslave hundreds of thousands of people. You can't do that and then build it over decades, you know? People have been watching too much conspiracy theories on aliens. I know, dude. People it's fun though. It's more fun to see the world that way than because the real world is so much more boring. Okay, so I don't blame them, to be honest. I don't blame them. It's more fun to see it that way. You know, that's why a lot of that's why news gets sensationalized, right? It gets sensationalized because now it's less boring. It's more fun. That's why. Oh shit, Brittany getting ready to go out. Is there football games playing right now? Who's playing? Are we playing Broncos? Broncos game tonight? Have you been to Peru? No, but I'd love to go to Peru. Pyramids are the most basic structures humans can build. That's true. Yeah, it's you know, it's obvious that that's like the first big thing that we do because it's simple concept, big pointy thing, you know, stack on top of it. Yeah, but what? Or Jay?
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Also on the flip side of that, the pyramids are the #1 structure that like you would expect to see survive for thousands upon thousands of years. So they could have had other structures that were intricate and interesting, but those have crumbled away. Pyramids, they're built to last for fucking millions of years.
Or maybe it's an accidental thing.
Yeah.
Maybe. It just so happens because of the shape, because like the way the elements hit them and stuff, you know, it makes them harder to wither away.
Yeah. I don't know. I have a weird idea about the world. I think that we'll never become like a D1 civilization or whatever it's called. I think that we'll eventually get killed by our own intelligence before it's possible.
Nah, I'm optimistic. We're gonna win, bro. We can fucking we can think ahead.
I think that's what like every single alien species has fought right around the time that they developed space travel. And
you're just guessing though, because you don't know. AI, it's all theory.
Yeah,
it's
but
all
like
theory.
If there are aliens, then where are they? You know,
they're really far away. Space is big. 10 Trump bucks from Ace of Spade says, "Hi, how you doing, bro? I'm doing great. Had a productive day. You know what I did? I shot fucking basically 60 videos last night. I shot all this week. So you're going to see my shirt that I had on last night. It's a Creep Show shirt. You'll see all of my channels. It's 9 shorts a day. Monday through Friday, I shot all the videos plus a few bonus ones. And yeah, I shot 60 fucking videos in one day. It was nuts. I was like, fuck it, dude. I'm getting the rest of this week done because it's like a holiday week. And I'm like, let me see about getting like super ahead here for this week so I can take it easy. So all I had to do today was stream and check a couple edits. That's it. Easy day. Space travel is definitely possible. It's just conceived differently than what it actually is. I think that we're going to continue to probe how to solve this problem of traveling great distances. I like the theory of the fucking, you know, the whole taking space and bending it and then, you know, they poke the pencil through kind of a thing. I like that idea. If we could figure it out, you know, that sounds kind of cool. Save some time. Saving time. Big. I think that we're going to continue to work on this problem. And once human beings escape the solar system and we could go to any solar system we want in our galaxy, We're going to take over the whole galaxy. Give us, you know, a billion years of doing it. We'll take over this entire fucking galaxy. We're going to be insanely powerful. There's going to be several empires at war within the galaxy. And then we're going to start taking over the other galaxies. We're going to conquer the fuck out of this universe. All right, this universe, there's probably all types of strange creatures and intelligent beings that have created all over the universe. They haven't fucked with humans yet, dude. Hey, yeah, bro, we're gonna fuck shit up. Yeah, we're gonna fuck this whole shit up. This is our universe. That's the way I see it.
I also want to add one more thing before I start. Like, I mean, I'm already editing and talking at the same time, but when like I'm pretty sure it's like the Temple of Alexandria
I'm gonna
burnt
ban
down,
this kid. I'm gonna ban him out of the Discord.
and Constantinople burnt down. Yeah, ban me out of the Discord. When both of those places burnt down, we lost like 80% of human knowledge. I guarantee you, how we built the pyramids was lost when one of those places burnt down, and so was tons of other ancient technology. Like this
We
could
already
all be
figured it out.
explained.
Yeah, like they used logs, and you can use leverage, and there's ways to move rocks and spin them around and stuff using just logs. These big stones. Like there's so many, like the YouTubers have done this. There are tons of videos out there of people showing like, here's how we could move shit around. You know, everyone's figured out their different methods. It's pretty basic, honestly. It's nothing crazy. Everyone, that whole mystery is old and solved. There's like bigger mysteries to have conspiracies about, in my opinion. Yeah, it's the music from GoldenEye. Yes, sir. Fuck the universe. That shit's ours. We're gonna fuck it. We're gonna take the whole universe. We're gonna fuck the shit out of it. I won't be here to see it, but I believe it'll happen. All right. And America is gonna do it. America is gonna go out and we're gonna fucking spread democracy. That's what we're gonna do throughout the universe. We're gonna spread some freedom. America, yeah, dude. The United States of Space. Wormhole. Yeah, a wormhole. I like that theory. It'd be cool if it's possible. I don't know if it is, but it'd be cool if we could do it. For Super Earth, yeah. Da, 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 da. For democracy. I finally came around and started liking that game. I hated it at first. I was like, how is this fun? It's hard and it sucks, and I keep getting killed by my teammate. Then I played with the right people and I was able to realize how fun that game is. America, I hear you have oil. Yeah, if they have oil, we're gonna go take over that planet. We need the oil. Well, okay, here's another person saying it. If we were more advanced before than we are now, there would be like fossils. But all right, like, bro, this phone right here, right? If we fucking just bury this in the dirt, it's gonna last so fucking long down there. It's gonna last so fucking long, these millions of years before it disappears. So like, where's their stuff? We have dinosaur bones, but we don't have the technology. We're the first advanced species on this planet. There's no fossils of the tech. So that one's easily disproved, in my opinion, just by saying, where's the fossils at? Ace of Spade with 2 Trump bucks is Stargate America. Yes, sir. Yo, the new Stargate's getting made on Amazon for you guys that like Stargate. Did Trump go live today? Let me see. Seven hours ago, First Lady. Nope. Trump did not go live today. Felony charges for eating bacon in public. The charges are not for eating the bacon, it's for intimidation. But I don't think that they should be felony. I love Stargate. Captain Ambrose Fox, what's up, man? Your phone? No, it's not. Your phone's not a Nokia. Pop. October Riot, you're right. Yeah, if it's a, yeah. Where's the buried Nokia? As you bury a Nokia, that thing's gonna stay on there forever. Folding space and wormhole are two different things, though. Are they? See, this is my knowledge is limited here, but I like imagining it would be cool to be able to go do some Star Trek shit. Vic's pool service. What's up, man? Yo, we're starting to get some E3s up in this bitch. Look at that. The Two Trump bucks from Skiz says Chuck Norris is able to slam a revolving door. Anything that's Chuck Norris can fart a wormhole. Chuck fucking Norris. Stargate wormhole. That would be sick, right? Yeah, we got the Lance Corporal chevrons popping up. That means a bunch of you have been, I forgot what the tier is. It might be 3 months. Some of you might be subscribed now or members for 3 months on YouTube. That's where that's popping up. I have the same ranks over on Twitch too. We use the same ranks everywhere. I just went Marine Corps ranks. It's easy. And it's fun. They say if a large flood or comet hit, it would wiped out within days. I mean, arguably a comet took out the dinosaurs. That's, you know, that's like the most popular theory so far, or is it pretty much confirmed now? I remember in the 90s, it still wasn't confirmed, but it might be different now. I haven't looked into it. But their dinosaur bones are still in the ground. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't mean everything would be atomized. Love you, Big Stan. Appreciate you. Hey, man. Thank you very much. Praying in public is how Muslims show dominance. I think sometimes, yeah. I think you're right. I think they do. Sometimes it is used for that. I think some other times they're just fucking, they're praying, you know? But no, I do think that some Muslims weaponize the praying to antagonize people. It's a lot of the intimidation is coming from both sides. I'm not saying that like one is okay and one isn't. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying there's two different religions that don't get along, and especially here in America. And there's a whole lot of people coming in, and people don't like change. So we're seeing the results of that play out right now, and it's probably going to get worse. I don't think it's going to get better. I think it's going to get more intense. I think it's just getting started. We're going to see some crazy shit go down. One thing I will say is I completely disagree that it's okay for people to come to America with the intention of trying to make it Muslim land. Not cool with that. Not cool with it. How cold is it in Colorado? Not that cold. It's about 50 degrees out right now. Kind of a warm day. Yeah, people come to America, you have to assimilate into American culture and become one of us. I don't like people coming here that don't like America and then they benefit from our shit. But you know what I mean? I don't like that, and it's okay not to like that. It's okay for you not to like that, in my opinion. Colorado isn't that cold right now. We haven't had any snow in Denver all November. It's really odd. Yeah, I think we're having our first snow this weekend, potentially. I'm not going to assimilate. Well, I don't like that. Immigration should be mutually beneficial. Yes. Yes, but you still got to assimilate. One of us, one of us. USA, USA. They have no plans to assimilate. Out with them. Anyone that wants to come here and they don't want to assimilate, out. Yep, it's a different world right now. It's not the way it used to be. There's a lot of people in this world. A lot of crazy shit coming from all over. It wasn't like that before. I mean, just don't push your religion and practices on people so radically. That's so reasonable. Such a reasonable thing to say, Cherokee Chief. Yeah. So reasonable and rational. How about that? They look at themselves as missionaries. I mean, not like every single Muslim coming in thinks like that, but there are those that do, and I don't like that shit. Coming in here as missionaries to change it, you know what I mean? I'm not cool with that. Trying to take over a section and be like, this is our little section of America that we've taken over. Like having a little mini Somalia. I'm not cool with that. Chuck looked into the abyss and the abyss looked away. 2 Trump bucks from Kiz. Schism. That's what the name is. Schism. So if you move to California, should you sell your truck for a Prius? No. Fuck that. I mean, the Priuses they're making now are kind of cool. I've been in a couple Ubers inside. I'm like, it's kind of nice in here. But like, that's all the cars. You get like the most basic cars, and it looks like it's a Tesla on the inside now. Vote Democrat forever. Fuck that. Vote however you want.
Yeah.
Imperial Red, what up, man? You got an 04 Prius, it's a tank. Damn, dude, that's old as fuck. I have a RAV4. That's a hybrid. It's really nice. Toyota CEO is a Trumper. I saw that. Let me pull that up. Here we go. Hell yeah, dude. I love it. He's got a Trump Vance shirt on. Make America great. Hybrid better. Was rebuilt. Oh, rebuilt it. Okay, cool. We need to start cooking more bacon. More bacon is always good. There's nothing wrong with more bacon. More bacon's always good. $20K to put the part. Oh, interesting. I'd rather just buy a new car at that point. I might get something new here soon. New car. I got a 96 Ford F-350. Dually. Long bed. Extra cabin space. Big ass fucking truck. And then I have my RAV4. I have my motorcycle. And I was thinking about getting another car. Good old GoldenEye 64, yes sir. I wish there were some cars still made that are simple, like using gauges and none of the hundreds of sensors all over the car. I think that that would be like, there's a market for that. And I think that those types of cars do exist. They're not the ones being pushed at all the dealerships and stuff, but I think that there's cars that are made to be incredibly analog and simple. It's kind of like phones. Like, I think there's a market for phones that just make calls, like cell phones. Right? Like they're bringing back the Nokia kind of a thing, right? Like, there's people that want that. They just want a phone that makes calls. That's it. They don't want the other stuff. I think there's a market for it. There's beauty in simplicity, man. I'm the biggest fan of simplicity in the world. I love simple. I do understand there's a place for complex, and I appreciate the great things that I have in my life because of complexities. But man, I do love some simplicity, if that makes sense. Electric cars are more simple than you think. They're simple because they have like way less moving parts, but they're more complex because they have a lot more programming and software involved in order for them to operate. So it's like mechanically they're simple, but digitally they're insanely more complex. So to be fair, right? That makes sense, right? 2 Trump bucks from Schism says Death once had a near Chuck experience. Oh my god. What was that fucked up Let me look this up. What does Jack Daniels and Oh, I see what it is. Right. All right. I say this as a native. What's my bartender told me this the other day. He says, "What's the difference between John Wayne and Jack Daniels?" Anybody? That's what it was. This shit made me laugh so hard, bro. Got me going. What? I'll tell you. I just want to give the chat a sec. Yeah. What is Jack Daniels and John Wayne? What's the difference between Jack Daniels and John Wayne? All right. Looks like nobody's getting it. So I'm going to say Jack Daniels is still killing Indians. Oh my God. Bro. As a native. Right? As a native, that shit's funny as fuck. That got me cracking up, dude. I was dying. My bartender says the most fucked up jokes. I love it. Is he working tonight? No, not tonight. Oh yeah, he was yesterday, but I didn't go. I stayed home. Yeah. No, I love that shit. That shit's so fucking funny. It got me. I was hearing. Should we play some video games or go out? Who's playing? Anyone playing right now? Did you look it up? Okay. Let me see. Who's playing football tonight? Ace of Spade with the 2 Trump bucks. I'm a native, but good stuff. It's funny. Natives are the, like, bro, natives are the ones to joke about it the most. We got, yeah, Panthers, San Francisco. They're playing right now, I think. That's the only game, huh? What about hockey? Anyone playing hockey today? Yeah. And we'll go find out. Feel like cooking some bacon now? Go for it, bro. Bacon is is meat candy. That's what it is. That's what it is. Have you tried Ark yet? Yeah, I have. I haven't watched hockey in years. Still love the Penguins. I've just been getting it more into watching sports because I've always been someone who doesn't watch sports. Reynolds says, I actually got to go. See you next time. Have a great night. See you, Reynolds. Thanks for hanging out. All charges should be dropped. We'll see what happens. Should they get felony charges? I don't think so. But I will say that they went up to these dudes praying to Allah and were fucking with them and trying to intimidate them. That's a real thing that they did. And I think that everyone should be honest about that. Say that as a righty, you know, they obviously went up there to start shit. Still in a public space. Right, but they still went up there to intimidate them. And we have to be honest about that. This happens similarly in Texas. I heard about something in Texas. There was another one where they were like doing it in the sidewalk and then they were making people go around or something. There was something that happened like that. Burning a religious book is like burning a flag, extremely disrespectful. I agree. It depends on the intent of doing it, right? So if you're doing it as a form of intimidation to somebody, right? Then you know, that's where like it starts getting it depends on the situation. We have to see the situation for what it is, what happened, all that kind of stuff. But like if someone premeditate, like thinks, oh, look at those Muslim guys over there, I'm gonna go fuck with them, right? And they go over there and then they start doing crazy shit to you know, scare them or fuck with, you know, do that kind of stuff. Like that's where like freedom of speech is starting to wane away, right? It depends on a lot of the things, like how it's, you know, gone about and all that kind of stuff. It's complicated, but a court of law is going to see this situation and we're going to have to wait and see what happens. 5 Trump bucks from Ace of Spades says, what you having for Thanksgiving dinner, sir? You got good fixins? I have a turkey. Probably just do some basic shit. Do a turkey. I got invited to a Friendsgiving, but I think I'm not gonna go. Pretty sure. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stay home and make my own turkey. Disorderly conduct is the only possible crime. Well, we'll see. Like, there's the charges, right? And then we'll see what sticks and what ends up in court. Or if it gets dropped entirely. We'll see. We shall see, my friends. Be dropped to disorderly or disturbing the peace. Yeah. And I think that that's fair, to be honest. If it gets dropped down to something like that, I think it's fair. But this could blow up and become some huge precedent setting type of thing too. We'll see. We'll just have to wait and see. All right. I think I'm going to jump out of here, my friends. I'm going to see if there's anyone I could raid over on Twitch. Who we got on Twitch? Always like to do a raid. Oh, there's Filthy Jester. He's always funny. This guy's pretty cool. He's not very political, but I think that secretly he has similar views to me because he says he really likes my videos and stuff like that. I talked to him, but I thought he was a lib, but then he says that my fucking videos, he agreed with them. So I was like, maybe he's not a lib. I don't know. I've never asked. I don't ask. I don't fucking interrogate my friends. A lot of people do that. Let's see here. Probably gonna send it over to Filthy Jester. He's just the most entertaining, talkative guy. That's a smaller creator. Yeah, I'm gonna raid him again. Here's his link. I'll give this to you guys over on YouTube if you guys want to join the raid. The Filthy Jester. That's his name on Twitch. If you fuck with Twitch, you don't have to go over there if you don't like Twitch. I totally understand. I like Twitch. Raid the Filthy Jester. Schism says, 2 Trump Bucks says, this is my first time seeing you. Enjoyed it. Thanks. You're very welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for the nostalgia of Chuck Norris memes. Damn, dude. I haven't done any Chuck Norris jokes in years. Enjoyed the stream. Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. Let me get this raid going over on Twitch. Bam, we got that initiated. All right. Sending everyone on over. Go ahead and click the button. There we go. We got 16. Nice. All right. Sending Twitch on over. Bam. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for everything. I appreciate you. Make sure you guys join the Discord. Come hang out. Ace of Spade. Have a good night. Thank you for the 2